Welcome to the most productive day that I've ever had ever. So before the day even really started, I had already cleaned the kitchen, swept, and just gotten my life together. I also did my laundry, which I hate doing, but I had to make sure I got that done. And now I'm in class. We are getting shit done today. I've been so off my game. I don't know what has happened. I've barely been reading. I go to sleep at the most random times. I'm waking up so late. I haven't even drank tea recently. I'm really off my game. So that is what I'm using today to do. I only have 2 classes. I just finished one of them, which was Spanish, and my next class is Ideas in Antiquity in an hour. And then I'm just gonna use the rest of the day to do all my homework. I have a pretty hefty to-do list here of assignments that I have to get done. I wanna do some YouTube stuff. I wanna take some Instagram pictures. I want to pack a little bit. Oh my gosh, also, I could tell you guys, tomorrow on my Instagram, I will be announcing where I'm spending my spring break. I've been teasing it so much to you guys, and yeah, the post is probably gonna be very anticlimactic, but if you're interested in where I'm going, yeah, by the time this goes up, I will be leaving tomorrow, so yay! I have 2 more vlogs going up, Monday and Wednesday for next week, and then Friday is when my whole little series is gonna start to the place that I'm going. So make sure you guys are following me on Instagram. It's just my name, Maya Guardino, and yeah, you guys can see where I'm going. Updates on my story, travel updates, all of that. My flight is like 14 hours long, so definitely capturing the entire thing. And then next Friday, so 1 week from today, is when my vlogs will start, and then it's literally just gonna be like 4 weeks of travel content, which I'm so freaking excited for. But yes, we are getting shit done today, and let's go get into it. Actually, before I start doing anything for real, I need to have some lunch. There we go. Okay, all that I've had today is a little like protein bar this morning, and it definitely did not fill me up. It's also a very like gray and gloomy day here in DC. It was like snowing when I first woke up, but now it's like raining. So nonetheless, I'm really excited to be going on my trip and finally not be in the cold. Okay, I'm gonna have these chicken cilantro wontons from Trader Joe's. We're gonna cook up those real quick, watch some YouTube videos, and then we're gonna get to work. All right, I'm going into my second and last class of the day, which always makes me so happy. This class is 1:10 to 2 p.m. Ideas in Antiquity. I'm just gonna take notes. I know I have 2 essays coming up in this class, and I think my midterm's on Wednesday, so gotta pay attention. No. Okay, so that class ended fine. We just did like review for the midterm. I'm gonna do something that I don't typically do on this channel, or just typically do anytime in my life, but I figured, why not just give it a try? I am going to attempt to make apple chips. I don't know if that's what it's called. The only ingredients for this is just apples, cinnamon, and then some sort of oven or like air fryer. And I figured this would just be a nice alternative than to like eat chips or something. All you do is put it in the oven at 200 degrees, and then it takes 2 hours to cook. So I figured by the time I finish my homework, these should be just about done cooking. And I mean, hey, what do I have to lose? So. Back in my room, and now the thing that I'm low-key procrastinating, because I put those apples in the oven maybe like 30 minutes ago, and now I've been scrolling on TikTok just procrastinating because I really don't want to do this work as much as I know I have to. The thing that I'm procrastinating the most is my graphic design project, and we already got an extension on this because it is such like a complicated and like tedious project, and I'm still procrastinating. So it's technically due tomorrow, but my professor said if anyone needs more time, he'll give us till Thursday. So in my head, I'm saying it's due Thursday. Today's Monday, but I still want to have it somewhat kind of done by tomorrow. That's when I have the class. Basically, the assignment is to create like a room in a house, and I chose to do a home office, which I thought was gonna be so fun and easy because I was like, yay, home office, whatever. But like, of course, I designed it to be like more extra than it should have been. I'm gonna get started. It is 3 p.m. I'm going to work on this for however long, and I'll update you guys, and we'll see what I'm working with. I really wish I didn't have to do this. Also, I cut my finger when I was cutting the apples, and it really hurts, but okay, I'm gonna stop procrastinating. So this is what my office looks like for now. It's a little rough, but the problem is I'm missing the entire like properties panel. As you see right here, this is what my screen is supposed to look like, but I don't have any of it. And this is actually like a super big part of the project. So, I don't know. I keep having technical difficulties and it's like super annoying. I'm gonna email my teacher and see what he says, if he can help me. So maybe this is not as productive as I thought it was gonna be, but we're still gonna try to have a super productive day. We're gonna check on the apples in a minute, and then I also wanna pick a new book to read because I just finished my other book, which I'll talk to you guys about in a second. Everything happens for a reason. So there is a reason why I can't do this project right now, and I'm not going to dwell on it too much, but I am gonna email my professor and we'll see what's gonna happen. Let's go check on these apples. I wish you guys could smell how good it smells. Oh my gosh. They have not been in for that long, so we're gonna let them sit still, but I will flip them in a second. I think I'm gonna have some coffee. I'm like really tired right now. Like I was trying to do that assignment. I realized the whole thing was wrong. I updated you guys, and then I just looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, time for coffee. Let's make this coffee. Oh my God, it's not on? Oh, I didn't turn it on. Ugh, add water, I hate that. Okay. Now we can have some coffee. We are doing a very quick, a very informal book review, and then I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm reading next, which I'm so excited to read. So the book that I was reading was The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg, and I don't have the best experience with this book. I would give it 2 out of 5 stars, and I'm not even being harsh. I don't think I'm a self-help book girl anymore. Like I used to love these, and I explained this in a vlog last week. Like self-help books used to be my jam. Like this was all I would read. And this is the first self-help book that I decided to read now that I'm on my new like little reading kick. And I just didn't have a great experience with it. Some passages were really enlightening, and then others were just kind of boring to me. I'm not really a science person. I don't really care too much about like human behavior or like society's behavior and stuff like that, and that's really all that this book is about. Other self-help books, I feel like they really target like you as a person, and they're like, what is something that you've done in your life, or like, you know what I mean? This is just very much like, here's a story, this is how it was fixed, and that's the end of it. There really isn't like a pow at the end that's like, whoa. This book is definitely more of an overview of like other people's lives and other science projects, but I didn't really feel anything that kind of like changed me or helped me in any way. So unfortunately, I am gonna give this 2 out of 5 stars, which makes me so sad because I know so many people love it, and it was actually recommended to me a couple times. But yeah, I just didn't love it. I guess I would recommend this to someone if you guys like science, if you like learning about human behavior and any of that type of stuff. You probably will like this book, but that's just not like my jam. So I'm gonna put this book away. I'm done with it. And the new book I'm reading is called They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. And oh my gosh, I have heard so many great things about this book from TikTok, from Instagram, from YouTubers I watch. Like everyone just talks about how good this book is. So I'll read you guys what the back of it says if you're interested in reading what I'm reading or whatever. On September 5th, a little after midnight, Death Cast calls Mateo Torres and Rufus Emeterio to deliver some bad news. They're going to die in less than 24 hours. Mateo and Rufus are total strangers, but for different reasons, they're both looking to make a new friend on their end day. The good news is there's an app for that. It's called Last Friend, and through it, Rufus and Mateo meet up for one final epic adventure and live a lifetime in a single day. Oh, just reading that literally like hit me in my heart. So stay tuned for my little book review. I'll actually probably do this one over on my Instagram because like I keep saying, my next vlogs are gonna be on my trip, and I probably won't finish this within, well actually I might finish this in a couple days. I don't know, stay tuned, we'll see. But yes, I'm going on to They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera, and that is my overall review of The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. Sorry book, but like, you didn't work for me, but I'm so excited to read this one. And as I stood up, I kicked over my plant. Yay me. So I think the apples are gonna be done in like 30 minutes. So I'm gonna run into my room and email my professor the homework. That's something I actually don't really like, which random, but I think I do prefer like just posting my assignments on Blackboard. So it's basically where professors will upload like assignments, and that's where you do your tests. Like just everything is through Blackboard. But my one professor for audio for TV and film, she doesn't like to use Blackboard because there's so many technical difficulties, which I agree with, but the technical I wish I could speak. The technical difficulties, there we go, they only really occur when a professor tries to do some like professor thing. For example, like her technical difficulties was that she only gave us one attempt for the test, and like as soon as we did the attempt, you couldn't open it anymore, you couldn't look at it anymore, like whatever, right? And I understand the point of that, but then the problem is, and I was actually one of the students who caused the problem, my laptop just completely like blacked when I went to go take my test. So it just kicked me out in the middle of it, and then when I went to go do the test again, it said that I already used my one attempt. So that was like an instant where Blackboard like wasn't useful, but because of that and because so many of us had that issue, she has just completely taken the course off Blackboard, and now we have to like email her all the work, which I just don't prefer that, because Blackboard, it's all right there. All your classes are one there. And when I email, I have to literally say like, this is my grade, you know, from your Tuesday, 4 to 10 p.m. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. It's just a little more work to email. I guess it really doesn't matter. I'm just complaining at this point. But yes, I have to send her my one assignment, and then I think that's actually all I have to do. So I had an essay for that. Actually, I had 2 essays for that classics class, which is what I had right before this. And he actually explained the essay and told us the due date, so I don't have to check on that, which was one of the things on my to-do list. And I wanted to start it, but I can't start it because it's on the material that he's like teaching us on Friday, so it doesn't even make sense. And then I wanted to post on Instagram, which I did that. I wanted to post on TikTok, I did that. Follow me on TikTok. So the only other thing I need to do is email my audio assignment. So a little less work than I actually thought. And I guess this isn't as productive as I thought it was going to be. Also, my professor didn't email me back yet, so I can't fix the Adobe Illustrator problem yet. It's out of my hands. It is what it is. I'm not going to stress over it. But all right, I'm going to email this professor. I think my brother and I decided we're going to order Chick-fil-A tonight because we love Chick-fil-A. And we never eat out. Like, eating out is such a luxury for us. We're going to eat Chick-fil-A, and I'm really excited for that. I'm going to start reading that book, which honestly, I'll probably do that the rest of the night because I want to... I don't know, I just feel like I'm gonna start reading it and I'm gonna finish it, because that is exactly what happened to me with Harry Potter. I read the last 2 books in literally like 4 days total, like both of them, because I just loved it so much. I'm talking a lot, I'm rambling. Let me send this and I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Our Chick-fil-A just got here and the apples are done. I think I gotta cook them a little bit longer. Like, I think they're supposed to be more like they're kind of squishy. I think they're supposed to be kind of like hard and like dried up, but they're really good still. They're the consistency of apples that you have with like it's called like an apple sundae, apple turnover. I don't know what it's called, but you know that dessert. I'll put a picture what I mean. That dessert, it tastes like that consistency, where they're like squishy, but they're still a little bit hard, but they're not like completely hard yet. I don't know if that makes sense. And I wish I had ice cream. I was contemplating running to the grocery store to go get ice cream just to have this for dessert tonight, but I don't think it's that serious, so maybe I'll do that tomorrow, which if I do that, it'll be in a vlog on Monday. I don't know, we'll see, but this is so good. This has been like such a great day because I really thought I was gonna have so much more homework to do. I thought I was gonna be at my desk for like, oops. I thought I was gonna be at my desk for like hours and never figure it out. My teacher also emailed me back like a couple minutes ago, so who am I kidding? I was gonna say I'm gonna go work on it, but I'm not gonna work on it. My dinner's here and I want to eat it and I want to watch a movie and just have a fun, relaxing night, and yeah, that's it. All right, I have a candle lit. I used my electric lighter. It's always so cool. Oh, I thought it blew out, but we're okay. Turn the light on, close the blinds, and this is what my night's gonna look like.